Hello everyone. In this video lecture, I will cover control statements of Java. The keywords that provides the control statement mechanism in Java are if, else, switch, for, while, do while, break, and continue. If you have if you having idea about this keyword and syntax of this keyword, then you can use uh, you can quickly revise this quickly view this video because the syntax of this all the keywords and all the statements is same as a C in available in C language. So let us first talk about the what is control statements. Control statements basically controls the flow. Yeah, control flow is a basically order in which program statements are executed. In which order your program statement executes. Remember, the program starts always from the main method and executes line by line till it gets the end of the main method, or you can end your program by writing the function call statement system.exit. Exit is a function and system is a class. This function is used to exit your program from that particular line, or it only ends if main ends. Now let us uh, talk about which keywords and which type of control statements are available. The and how you can hope your execution from one statement to another statement. How you can hope, that means how you can move your control from serial flow to another flow. So here three mechanism is available in Java. By using conditional statements, you can make a different control flow instead of serial flow. You can repeat some part of the code. It is called as a loop statements, and you can execute part of the catch block, part of the finally block, and these blocks are available in an exception handling mechanism. The exception handling mechanism available in Java, and it is one of the big topic, and it is one chapter in fact in our in our syllabus. So I will cover exception mechanism in later videos, but let us start first the control statements, and control statements that provides the selection flow and that provides the repetition flow, that means loops. So first of all, selection statements. Selection statements always gives the branch execution. You can execute bunch of the code based on the condition. For that, if and else, these two keywords are available, and one switch keyword is available. It is called the switch statements. Switch statements also provides the branching mechanism, branching execution in your program. Iteration statement. Iteration statement, that means if you want to repeat some part of the code until some condition becomes false, for that you have three types of three keywords are available: for, while, and do. And do you can use with while, so it is called as a do while loop statements. So three loop statements are available. It is also called iteration statements of Java. And jump statements are available. If you move and stop your iteration flow based on some condition, or if you want to skip some iteration of the loop, at that time you can use two keywords of Java: break statement and continue statement. These two are the statements. Actually it is keyword, and whenever you are using these two keyword in your program, it becomes a statement, and these statements basically jump from the loop, jump and recheck the condition, or it jumps outside of the loop. So you can use this break and continue. Let us go in detail. First of all, Java Ifelse statements. Statements allow you to control the flow of your program execution based upon the condition known only during the runtime. And type of if statements are available. Total 4 types of if statements are available. Only if statement, that means if without else. Another is if else statement. Another is, third one is nested if statement. Fourth one is if else if, and it is called as a ladder if ladder, if else ladder statements. So first the syntax of first only if statements, if keyword, then in bracket you have to write the conditional statement. Conditional statements always return boolean value true or false. So based on that condition, true or false value, your this body part of if will execute. If you have single statement in a if true part, then there is no need to write this bracket. You can write a single statement. At that time, you don't need these brackets. Keep in mind this thing. Right now, this bracket, the statement which are available in this if part, it only and only execute if this condition becomes true. Now, if else statement, if if is followed by the else statements, if having condition in brackets and body of a if part, and whenever your if body part ends, you there is a else part, and this is the body of a else part. If this both having only single statement in the body part, at that time there is no need to write brackets, and it is available in all the loops. Whenever only single statement you want as a body of a if, body of a for, body of a while, body of a do while, there is no need to write this brackets, body brackets, right? Here, if this part executes only and only if this condition becomes true. This part executes if and only if this condition becomes false. Now, nested if statements. Nested if, that means if inside if. If you wants to check more than one condition, if this condition become true, then you again want to check another condition whether it is true or false. At that time, you can go for the nested if statements. Nested if statements having if inside if, and later if also having if then else if statements inside it. So based on the how many number of condition you need in your program, based on that you can create such a statement, nested if and later if else statements. Again, it is same as available in C. Now, try this program by using if-else statement. Take one number. Number is an integer. Take a static value and initialize it with some numeric integer numbers, and print whether that number is true or false by using if-else statements. So for this, you can create one integer variable n, one integer variable, and you can assign the value inside the integer variable, and then you can make a if statement like this. If this n modulo 2 equals to 0, that means it is a, I want only single statement, then you just need to print system.out.println this number n, the value of number is even. Else, you can write the else part also like this. Else, you just need to print system.out.println number is odd. right? Such that you can create such a program by using if-else statements. Now let us try. Now next point is switch statement. It is a multi-way branch statement that provides an easy way to dispatch the execution of different parts of your code based on the value of expression used inside the switch condition. It is better alternative than large number of series of if-else statement. If you don't want large number of if-else statement, at that time you can go for the switch statement. The syntax of the switch statement is switch, then here is the expression and body of a switch, then you have to write case, then space. Case is a keyword which is used inside the body part of switch statement. Then value, this value must be constant, and the statements that you want to run if this case match with this expression. So write the statement that you want to execute when this case match with the exception or expression value. Such a case you can build inside your switch statement. If none of the case match, then what you want to execute, that you can write it over here as a default statement. So this is the syntax of a switch statement. It is same as available in C programming. Now in switch statement, expression must be a type of byte or short or integer or char. And in Java, the new type is supported. Only this single difference is between C and Java. You can use string also to build such a switch statement. In C, you have only short, int and char option only. Here byte and string, these two are new option. This expression data type can be a byte, can be a string. This case statement must be of type compatible with the expression. That means here you have, here the type of expression is you have taken string, and if you are writing your value as a numeric constant one, at that time it will generate the compile time error because the value that you have used with the case statement and expression that you have used, which is of different type, at that time this comparison cannot be possible by compiler and it will generate one error. So this case value must be compatible with the expression data type. Value must be unique, literal, that is must be a constant, not a variable. You cannot use the value part as a variable. Here you need to use the literal constant. I have already covered the literals and constant of Java in my previous videos. Another thing, duplicate case value are not allowed. That means if you are making a case 1, again you are making the case 1, then it is not allowed in a switch statement. So these all are the rules to write a switch statement.